Right, so welcome everybody to the first round of this season. Um, I will be here today as one of the commentators. Chris will join later in this session. We will have a 50% race this time instead of a 25% race as usual. It's the first time in a while that we've had a 50% race. I'll be looking forward to that. It's quite a long race as well, so it will be interesting. Couple of changes. FRA LMG in the Mercedes that used to be known as Speedy Midget, so he has changed his name now. Another thing, Jarv is not racing today, so we'll have Jaden F1R replacing him in the Renault. Now, as I said earlier, Chris will join later as co-commentary, so I won't be here alone today, hopefully. As GSR Aiden F1 will start his lap now. Good turn 1. Good exit here from turn 2, relatively clean. Touches the apex there. This is his only banker lap, so he's not going full out, as I've said before. It's important to get that lap on the board. Purple sector 1, as he's the first one to come across the line to start his lap, so that would be logical. Not really on the apex there, but that doesn't really matter. It's not an important corner like this one, where you gotta nail that apex. Really tricky corner as well. Really tricky on the brakes. Navigates it fairly well. That's a Force India in front of him. Might cause him a bit of distraction and dirty air there. But if he times this right, he'll get a bit of slipstream on this straight, which will help him. It looks like he will. That is just side in front. He's not really using the slipstream. He's going to continue without it. Using that outside line, touching that apex. Had a bit of a moment there on the exit, but that doesn't count. Doesn't really matter. Won't hinder him that much. 1:25.4. That is the banker lap for everybody to beat. Behind is a Mercedes of FI LMG. He's going to pip that by over 6/10. That is, just as a reminder, a Speedy Midget. That's changed his name. F1 driver goes behind him in the racing point. So only 3/10 up. 3/10 down, yeah. Next across the line in the Alpha Tower, I believe that is. Yeah, that was bad F1 opinion. Who's gone slowest of them all? The 1:20.5.5. Now Corey Marshall's gone worse. That's not what you want. 28.5. Now he's a Red Bull starting his lap. I believe that is TRT season. Not sure if he's meant to be in the Red Bull or not. I have to double check with that. Probably is. Yeah, decent first two corners. Bit heavy on the apex there. On the curb, might have hindered him a bit. Again, a clean exit. Ooh, that's slightly wide. That's going to invalidate his lap. It's not great what you want, especially around Bahrain. Now the tyre wear, as he does lock up, is really heavy on this track, so you can only complete about one lap per tyre as you double lock up into this corner. It's a tricky corner, this one. You gotta get that braking just right. Who's on a lap now? Bleed. Polo God, I believe, is on a lap, so we'll follow him around. Yeah, seems like a pretty solid lap from him in the Alfa Romeo. Well, it's not anymore as he's just gone wide and invalidated his lap. As Chris said he will join now, so we will take. I will take a bit to invite him. I'll do this as fast as possible. Welcome, Chris. He's not speaking right now. Now he is. Hello. I did send you one. Did you not get it?
Oh, you did actually. I saw it, but then had a bit brain lag.
I see. Are you in now or? Yeah, Chris, have you included your audio in the broadcast?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, back on. Oh dear. Just saw that. Danny's get it. He's gone P4 with his 25.2 solid lap. Has. Ooh, that's. Suspect his rear tire is a bit hot now. Hit a massive spin at that corner where you do not want to touch that apex. Especially in the race and qualifying. Yeah, Jack has now just pipped the FRA LMG. Just for a recap, that is Speedy Midget. Oh, this is a bit of traffic here. Mercedes. Yeah. Really familiar top two. Jack and FRA LMG, Speedy Midget. I believe it is also Jaden F1R's debut today, so we'll wish him some luck. Chris, are you in now? Chris?
Yeah, sorry. Alright.
Right.
Yeah,
Are
I've
you
got
in the
my
lobby
audio
now?
included now.
Are you in the lobby?
What?
Are you in the lobby?
Yeah, I am in the lobby. I'm spectating.
Alright, nice.
I'll say something. Right, hello everyone on the stream. I don't know how many of you there is. Usually it's me streaming, so this is very unusual. But you'll probably all recognise my voice, so that's nice, I suppose. So there's a bit of team play going on with Mercedes. FRA LMG giving Sam tow there down the straight after the first one. So see if Sam can get himself up there where his teammate is. Have you got your money up the pole, Tony?
Spectating Jack right now. He's gone purple through the first sector, so I will say Jack.
Just to be different to you, I'll go with I'll go with Sam.
Sam.
He's also on a lap, so we'll have to see.
He is on a lap, yeah.
Very close between the top two right now.
It is, yeah, only 3 tenths, but we'll see through this sector split how far or how behind Jack is. He's about 2 tenths up, so if he does complete this lap without any issues, he will go on top by about half a tenth, so won't be that close at the end.
Yeah. Sam's only fifth, so
Yeah, even with that slipstream,
yeah. Wow.
he
Yeah,
actually has improved.
It's improved by quite a lot there. Didn't you say it was only going to be half a tenth?
Yeah, it was sector split was about 2 tenths up, so
Oh,
he
right.
did improve massively through the final sector.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll have to see how Mercedes can respond to that.
Exactly. Talking about the... Ooh, seems like Sam has run out of fuel.
Yeah, it would appear that
Talking
way.
about the track, it is quite a tricky track, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, especially if you're running no assist such as no ABS, it can be very difficult to not lock up, particularly into the downhill left-hander. So yeah, we've got to do this tomorrow, haven't we, Tony? Because we're tier 2.
Yeah, we do.
That'd be interesting. But hopefully we can
mean-
get an exciting race in that for all of the viewers, as well as this.
We do have, just had to mention about pre-season. Because, well, it's the first time we actually see the true pace of these drivers, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah, because sometimes drivers can sandbag in the pre-season just to throw off their rivals a little bit.
Yeah, at this point on, McLaren don't seem so strong as they did in our pre-season.
Not at the
P5
moment,
for
no.
Danny. And he's had a couple of spins, hasn't he? Danny Esketit. He's had a massive one through that really high speed uphill right-hander where you want to keep away from that curve, which is ultimately what sent him into a spin.
Yeah.
And we've got JPJF1, not really up there, is he? He's 9 tenths off the pace to Jack.
Well, he is on. Well, he's going to be on a lap very soon, so we'll have to see if he can improve because he is a very quick driver. Danny's on a lap, and we'll have to see when he crosses the sector timing line if he's up at all. And he is 4 seconds down, so I don't know. Something massive has happened there.
I saw him have a little bit of a shocker through turn 3, I think it was. That exit.
Oh right. Yeah.
He had a massive sideways moment, but his teammate JPJF1, he is 2 tenths up through the first sector split.
Yep. JPJF1 is looking pretty quick on this lap. He's actually gone purple through the second sector. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but if it is, then that will definitely be massive.
We'll see through the final corner. Now he needs a good exit if he wants this lap in the bag. He does have... Ooh,
He's gone into pits. Interesting.
he was up, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he was. Right. Timing said he went purple through the second sector, as I said. So
Yeah, I think, I'm not sure if it's a glitch or not, but just on the screen as he went into the pits, it did say that his lap time was a 24.3 or something like that. So I'm not sure if what's happened there.
well, it was looking like a good lap.
It was, yeah.
Let's see what else have we got then. We got a yellow flag in sector 2. That's a Red Bull. I think he's just... I don't know what he's doing actually. He hasn't hit low fuel mode, so yep, no idea what he's doing.
1 second, I just have to invite this one driver back
Who is
to the
it?
session. I believe it's Jaden F1.
Yeah,
So,
he was asking me as well. I sent him an invite already.
oh dear. I've done the. I've invited him to the party. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's not. Mm,
That's not what you want to do.
no,
Um,
I've done that before.
could you send him an invite, please? Because oh, he's back. All right.
Yeah, I sent him an invite earlier.
All right. Thank you. I mean, looking at the standings, both Reynolds and both Hasses aren't doing very good, are they today?
No, they're not. But I mean, Jaden is still. Jaden is on an out lap, so he'll be going for that. I don't know. Yeah, tack is invalid, but we'll have to see. Everyone's
he's still
out on track
pushing.
right now. It's getting very busy.
Oh yeah, we'll have a
Someone's
chaotic,
just got straight on, and that's actually one of the runners that's tack. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting very crowded, in particularly towards the end of the first sector.
But a man with clear air in front of him and clear track is Sam Cole. He will attempt the fastest lap of the session right now, so I think we'll watch him. Closely followed by, is that Bad F1 Opinion behind him? No, that's F1 Tribune.
Yeah.
Tribune.
Something interesting there. It looked like FRA LMG actually blocked someone on a lap, so we'll have to see if that could be a penalty.
In case of a block lap, I believe it will be looked at the stewards. Possible penalties are about 5 seconds, so.
Yeah. So we'll
It's
have
not
to
a massive
see.
penalty, but
It could definitely
5 seconds is still a lot.
impact this or the next race if it gets
Oh,
applied
yeah.
to the next race.
And adding to that as well, track limits, pretty tricky.
Very
Seen,
tricky at the
numerous
track.
of drivers going off and invalidating their time, so we will see abundant of penalties during the race.
And FRA
Just wondering if
LMG
that
is
5 seconds will. Oh,
up, sorry.
Sam Cole has done what we were talking about, which is invalidated his lap. That is his session done. He will
Start from
possibly
only
end the
P7.
session if he's in lucky in P7.
Yeah,
So not great for the champion.
definitely not what he was
Also,
wanting. But it's
Ferrari, which is 4 seconds down the pace. It's gone purple.
we'll have to see where FRA LMG is when he crosses the next time. He's 10.5 up, so this could get very close. But we'll have to see how he does in the final sector.
But here is Corey Marshall across the line for his final lap. It will be P4 for Corey Marshall. There's Alfa Romeo in front of him. That is, I
That's
believe it is.
Polo.
Not sure who that is. Polo.
He's not
FR
from Polo.
LMG has improved, but it's not enough to snatch pole off Jack. So if he can put the stuff together.
Oh, Jack was a
That's
little
not
bit
sketchy
squirrely
in
on the
front of
exit there. Daddy's gone
really bad
third.
at- Oh dear.
Yeah, Jack wasn't up on his time, I don't think. And right at the last minute, the two McLarens have come good. P7 and P3.
Yeah, could go to P9.
Bad F1
I
opinion,
believe that.
P8.
Yeah, bad F1.
A lot of people didn't improve towards the end there, but the two McLarens did. They're taking good advantage
Yeah,
of
they
it.
did massively. So it is Jack in familiar fashion. Pole by quite a big margin, one and about 2 tenths, which in tier 1 is massive.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
FR LMG, speedy midget, just to remind you for the last time, I promise, is second place with Dunny in the McLaren in third place. So McLaren's, we kind of did underestimate them
Yeah,
midway
they
through the
started off the
session.
session very slowly, I think, and then
Oh
they
yeah.
picked it up towards the end.
And pretty much nothing else to say about the qualifying session, except Sam Cole P10.
Yeah, he dropped a further 3 positions.
Dropped down the order.
Definitely
He really did
not
only
how he
set,
wanted.
how many laps was it, 2? Was it 2 laps?
I'm not sure, I didn't see. It'll be interesting to see if Sam can fight his way through the pack and sort of prove his worth in a way, because we've seen him dominating up front, but not so much fighting his way through the field, I don't think. At least I haven't. That's probably because I haven't been here very long.
He usually qualifies quite high.
Yeah,
Um,
so it's
so
quite
he did.
unusual and to be that low.
It it was a dominant season from him,
Yeah,
and I don't remember much about it, to be
I
honest.
wasn't in the league, so I'm
Yeah.
not going to remember. Oh no, why I'm in a car. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Yep, I'll sort this out. I'll
Did you not?
retire.
Did you not
I might have
spectate?
pressed ready up instead
Click
of
spectate.
spectate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
In the heat of the moment.
Yeah. Being harassed by you. Get in the lobby. Get in the lobby.
Oh dear. I've been exposed.
I'm only joking. But I'll invite such J back.
Um.
It'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
it'll
I
be
can watch the
interesting to
carnage
see.
from the back.
Oh yeah, you can bring us information about
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
But it'll be good if you retire retire before the.
I don't know if I can. Can I retire on the formation? No, I can't.
No, you can't. You have to retire in the pit lane, I think, to not cause any safety cars or anything.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
So Chris is once again gone.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm finding out what it's like to drive on controller now. I've noticed.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're in the Williams.
Yeah.
Or just watch some racing from you then.
Yeah. Oh dear. A TRT Seisha has crashed on the formation lap,
Oh, he
which
has.
means
He's
I'm
on the
actually
hard
ahead of
tires.
someone.
We do have to look at the tire choices here.
Don't know what
Big
one with the tyres.
thing in Bahrain. Most of the top 10 going on soft tires, obviously.
Yeah.
No surprises there. TRTC is the only driver on hards.
Yeah, and he's already been off.
Uh,
So.
yeah, and only Jaden F1R is on softs outside the top 10. Rest is on mediums. I'm not sure if we'll get
That's the guy I haven't
the
seen in a while.
yeah. I'm not sure if we'll get the strategy graphic pop up on our screens, but when
Usually
we
it
do,
pops
you'll
up.
notice it. Yeah, it usually pops up. Oh, there it is. 2 stops for soft runners. It's a soft, medium, and the other one is soft, hard. So I'm not sure if that's correct or not. Most of the medium runners will go on hards.
Yeah.
I believe they can make it.
Is safety car on?
It should be on.
Well, then that could possibly impact the strategies as well. So.
Yeah, that could. I'm pretty sure the soft hards can make it as well. Soft hard is, I'm pretty sure, possible. Might be a
Yeah.
stretch, but
It's possible if you look after your tyres well enough.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something I'm not doing on this formation line. I've been looking up a lot.
Oh dear. Well, yeah, this is important though, because strategies impact a lot in a 50% race, which we're
Yeah.
running again, finally.
Yeah, it can make the difference between a win and a loss in some cases.
So can 3 seconds. So
Yeah.
that we'll keep an eye on that as well.
Indeed.
But Chris, is lights going off already? So I cannot
we
tell
are
because there's
waiting
always
for.
people
Okay,
there,
lights are on now.
and I cannot get a good view.
It will
Oh,
probably
there it
let
is.
you see soon.
5 lights. And away we go. Jack gets a decent such is already in front of him, though. That is a glitch. F1 LMG right alongside him. There is Dunny Skettit going down the inside of the Ferrari,
My
which is
God.
Corey Marshall. Ooh, they get tight on with the top 2, pushing each other off track. That was Jack pushing LMG off track there. But that's Dunny past Corey Marshall. Ooh, they're still locked on, these two. Wheel banging as well. That's really close through this section here. LMG wisely gets out the way, but Chris still in P20. How's the race going?
It's going amazingly. I don't want to overtake anyone, but I might actually.
Oh, and there's already a
someone's
spin. That's SV Tox. He's collided with another driver.
That's
I didn't
Side.
catch what that was. Side, that was,
that's
yeah.
the benefits of being in the race. I
Yeah,
can see
benefits
it.
of being in the race for now, but F Jack all half a second already in front of LMG. This is good for the British driver. There's Daniel Sketted also half a second behind LMG. Got past Corey Marshall on the start, or should I said retained position. Um, JPJ stayed position as well. Rather clean. The only contact was between Tux and Just Side. Um, have you overtaken somebody? You have.
Yeah, I am. I'm in P19 now.
Oh, well done to you.
Yeah.
There is
Skill.
the graphic again. This time different slightly. Soft, medium, medium.
Got to run into the back of side there. That would have been bad.
Oh, what's this? What's happened to Jack? He's glitched out. The
Glitched
whole
out or
lobby's
lagged
glitching
out?
now. The whole lobby's glitching. Everybody's ghosted.
Oh no.
Not
That's
sure.
good.
It might just be the graphic. The
That might be just you actually, because on
Stable.
my screen, Jack
Yeah,
is still in the lead.
Oh, there you go. It is back to normal now. But Jack has lost a little bit of time to LMG, who's closing in on him. Dunny is falling behind, but the V2 Compact, I'm sorry, has tried to move on Stan Cole, but it hasn't worked really. It is quite close between the drivers there.
A little bit of background noise
Ooze.
there, Tony.
Oh yeah, sorry. Caesar just went up wide there. He's struggling on this. I was trying to find some grip there. Oh, and the table has glitched again. But it's
Yeah,
no worry, because visually, LMG is a lot closer to Jack now. He's gonna wait till the DRS, wait till it helps him along on the straight. He will find it easy to overtake him. He is right on the back of Jack now. Jack's struggling for the grip on the soft tires. He's trying to get the best possible exit. LMG has not activated his DRS yet. Ooh, and that's a
Ooh,
safety
that's
car. No
a
wonder he
hass.
hasn't.
That's V2 combat.
Yeah. What's happened to him? Oh, and that's massive.
He's like, I would assume he's run a bit wide and lost it on the curb, and it's careered to the other side of the track. And actually, there could be other drivers involved in that, because JPJF1 and SV TAC are both in the pit lane to change their front wings. So it could have been
from him.
more than
Chris.
more than just losing it, but we'll never know, I guess, because I didn't see it. Neither did you.
The way his car was pointed, which was kind of
Backwards.
opposite to the track in a way, yeah, backwards. That does seem like a spin to me. If you think that he'll go.
Yeah, I would assume it was a spin, but we'll have to wait for further clarification from some probable swearing in the Discord or something. So, before we actually know, sure. But that has thrown a bit of a spanner into the works. It's benefited just NL in the Racing Point, because after his first lap tangles with I believe it was TAC, but actually it was a Renault, I can't remember which one, but that will bring him back into it, and he's a very quick driver, so we'll have to see if he can possibly make his way back through the field.
I think it was Hux, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, pitted onto the hard tires, so.
And
I'll assume it's Hux.
One interesting thing, Sam Cole actually, well, he's gone into the pits. No, he's thought he was going into the pits, but he was just trying to confuse drivers behind. But he hasn't actually made up a single position yet. So
He did drop down to P12, I believe. I'm not sure if he dropped down any further.
yes,
but
he did.
did have a horrible start.
Yeah. So currently the champion not quite looking on it as we would usually know him, but possibly that could be down to the fact that he's racing on a new wheel for the first time. Because,
Yeah, plenty of drivers getting new wheels through the Christmas.
Be one of them. But sure most people would have liked the whip that Sam got, because I believe it's a Fanatec. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, another driver with a Fanatec, Danny Esquetet, P3, might have just worked out for him. that Fanatec.
Mm-hmm.
Has improved his driving quite a bit compared to
Yeah,
last
definitely.
season. Didn't show off for half the season, and when he did crash most of the time. So it is a big improvement for him.
Well, it's always nice to see drivers after probably a difficult season, then after the break, improving.
Yeah, it is always nice to see.
Yeah.
He did only get the game about 4 months after it's released. About, what was it, more than halfway through the season, I believe. Somewhere near there.
Yeah, that's fairly late compared to most drivers. So obviously it's a bit difficult to adapt.
We do have a new game coming out. That's 7
Safety
months
car is
away
in
though,
as well.
so we needn't to worry about that. Safety car is in this lap, yeah. It's a crucial restart for
Safety car's gone
FI
really late,
LMG.
so Jack is going to have to make them go for quite a while.
He's going to catch LMG napping quite a bit there. Donny's right onto the back of him now, but ERS has saved him. Here's Corey Marshall. He's going to try overtake both of them there. 3 wide on the straight. Is this going to end badly? Oh, that's a massive swerve from LMG. Almost cut one of them off. That was dangerous. But here we get a good view of the battle between Donny Esquet and LMG. Donny just has to back out of it there. LMG lucky to survive that. He's about 1 second now behind Jack. He has caught him napping there. Jack, Sam closed up 2 positions. Just realised that he's still battling though. We'll watch that for a minute. Side by side through this S section.
Yep, Sam wisely
That's not
backing
going to
out of
end
that one.
badly. Bad
F1
opinion
Tribune.
just gets pushed up there.
That was F1 Tribune.
Now he's got pressure from GSR Aid.
On the
F1 this is awfully close between these guys. Oh, it's so close into this corner. Look at the gaps between drivers.
Yeah, it's all getting a bit chock-a-blocked through there, as it usually will on the
gap
opening
between
safety car lap.
Jack and Danny Esquet, it's almost 2 seconds. That is really good for Jack. We know his pace. We know that he can drive away with these cars. But if LMG is closing it down again.
I think Jack might have made some kind of mistake in that as second sector, and Jack's locked up in the final corner.
He's losing a lot of time.
Yeah, FRA LMG just on the fringes of the slipstream now. So yeah, that will help as Danny and Corey marshal for 3rd place into turn 1.
Again, these 2 drivers locked away from the entire race. Respect.
Olo got hit Corey in the rear. I thought he was going to spin there, but he just about managed to hold on.
Oh, that's someone off in the background.
That's F1 Tribune.
Who was that?
F1 Tribune in the AlphaTauri.
He's lucky to survive that.
He has
close.
got
So
damage.
the first of the penalties. Yeah, front wing damage heavily, but lucky to not lose a wheel. But first of the penalties handed out to TRT Caesar in the Red Bull. Not sure if he's meant to be in the Red Bull or not. I have not clarified that.
I don't think
Behind,
he is.
in front, Susjay and Brood. I can never pronounce that.
No, I could be wrong. I think he's supposed to be in Haas, but I can't remember.
Yeah, he was in the Haas for pre-season, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think.
What has gone on in your team?
We'll just check the Discord. I really should know this by now.
Yeah.
Let me just have a quick look. So.
Oh. But looking back to the gap in front, it's now 2/10. Okay. What has LMG done to catch up to Jack? Or what has Jack done to allow LMG to be right on the back of him now? ERS overtake on. He's going to use that slipstream and overtake, probably rich mix as well, but we cannot see that. Side by side in the turn, who's going to break the latest? It is Jack. He is on the inside. Gives LMG a bit of a tap there. He compromises his line.
Oh dear!
Oh dear, that's Jack.
Wide. He's in the gravel. He's going to drop a long way
down
now.
He is going to drop a long way down. He has all the cars going past him. F1 driver, Polar, Corey Marshall, Danny Esquet possibly could go there as well, and Sam Cole behind. This has gone terribly wrong for Jack in the space of 1 corner.
Yeah, he defended it brilliantly for LMG, and then he just he cracked under pressure really. But we saw him making mistakes all the time he was out front. so clearly not quite on it as he usually is. But it's actually quite interesting as like all of the drivers that we know as quite dominant and quite fast, none of them are really where we expect them to be, because Sam Cole making a lot of progress in 8th. Obviously F1 Tribune, after we saw him spin a couple of laps ago, losing his front wing, he's down in dead last, and then we also saw Jack just then losing it, obviously. So it's quite interesting to see a couple of new faces such as Danny up there, and it's quite a train actually for P2.
Oh yeah, it is. Look at that, how close everybody within a second, but plenty of lockups already in this race that will possibly damage tyre wear as Corey Marshall breezes past Danny Esketit. He's going to try the inside again. That's another lockup. Bad F1 Opinion and Such J are battling along, and that's gone terribly for Danny. He's got a poor exit. He is. Paul looking down at Danny as well. He's not close enough for a move, but Danny has just lost P2. He's not going to be that happy about it. Corey Marshall just seems a little bit quicker.
Yeah, not a lot of Danny could have done down that main straight. Someone's lost it in the back.
Kugoda attacking
F1.
Kugoda attacking Jack now through the S's. There was no contact luckily, but Jack does push him quite wide there. Yeah. We'll see countless of lockups there. Jack again. He's locked up quite many times. He's making a lot of mistakes.
Yeah. Corey Marshall is looking very quick right now because he is pulling away from Danny at quite a rate, and that's gonna leave Danny even more vulnerable to the drivers which are all queuing up behind him now, because it is pretty much a train from P3 all the way down to about P12. So it's a long line of cars.
Yeah, there was a beautiful camera angle through the second sector, I believe, where you can see all the cars just lining up behind.
The FRA LMG in the pits.
Oh, that's quite early.
Yeah. They spotted parts. A lot of drivers actually coming in on this lap, so...
Yeah. Clearly thinking that his soft tyres won't manage anymore. Speaking of soft tyres, Danny Esketit, that's another lockup. Plenty of lockups for him already. I suspect his tyres are heavily worn now. Look at that state of that front left. You can see the graining. I know it isn't the same as real life, but yeah, visibly I can see that his tyres aren't doing the
one comfort for him is that the closest one behind, which is Sam Cole, is in the exact same situation, so won't have that much of an advantage. The highest placed medium runner is GSR 8F1, and he is all over the back of Sam Cole right now. So possibly GSR 8 could actually come into this with starting on those medium tyres. And he's actually gained 7 positions. Granted, some of them are because of people hitting, but still, could be on for a good result.
Yeah, Sam Cole, what a restart for him. From P10 to P3. That's the Sam Cole we are used to.
Yeah, but most of those positions were in the pit lane.
That is true, yeah.
And as such, Jay's just got past Jay.
We'll just look if Danny Esketit will go in the pits now. I hope it does for his race.
Yes,
he does. This is going to be a very busy pit lane.
Corey Marshall stays out on softs. But actually, something that could happen is possibly an overcut, because when the pit lane is that busy, there is quite a high chance of getting held in your pit box, and that can sometimes, if you just stay out a few more laps so that the pit lane is quieter, can gain a lot of time.
Wasn't that actually that busy? Only Sam Cole and Danny Esketit put it in that lap for hards.
Yeah, the lap before was quite busy, I think.
Yeah, look at this. There was about 5-6 cars in the pits, wasn't there?
Yeah, something like that.
But look at the tyre chart here. We can see Corey Marshall, Jade F1 and Bad F1 Opinion all still out there on the softs.
F1 is
just side and oh yeah. I mean Jade and F1.
Oh, my bad.
But yes, Tux and just side, clearly benefiting from that incident using the hard tires. But they are already 6-lap old. See if they can stretch them out to the end.
Yeah, ideally for them they'll want a safety car so that they can get rid of those tyres. Tack does look like he's not having a great time on them because he's just had a double lock up into the final corner. Kind of reminiscent of me. But yes, he's struggling.
Two cars in the pits already. Corey Marshall. Oh, he's getting held up in the pit lane, just as you said.
Yeah, that is the risk you take sometimes.
Just see if he is going to get overtaken by LMG, no surprise there, but will he get jumped by anybody? That is Danny Escape. Crucially for Corey Marshall, he will not get jumped by Danny.
Yeah, Danny is not quite on the same pace as Corey Marshall at this stage of the race. Even worse. Well, actually, that's interesting because Danny's gone on to hards, Corey Marshall's on for mediums, and most of the drivers that went into the pits went for the hards. But Corey Marshall's gone for mediums, which is a bit different. But I'd still be hoping for a safety car. But if there isn't a safety car, then that could really come back to bite him in the final stages of the race.
I think he might be doing a soft, medium, soft, because mediums won't go to the end. No way.
Yeah, it would definitely be a soft, medium, soft. Oh dear, that's not going to happen. It's gone down the inside of F1 driver who is on the hard tyres. Had a bit of contact. I don't think he'll have any damage from that, but this is really hurting him because all the time he's losing more and more time behind the rear wing at the racing point. So
he must be trying to get past right now, thinking that those mediums won't last as long as the hards, and he's got to make
got to get a move on.
Yeah, he's got to get past it because he is on the fresher tyres. He can push a lot faster. Oh!
He's right. That's not good.
That's a penalty. That
was the
sorry,
that was quite late.
That's not. It's not allowed.
Yeah, that was to the very limits of what you can do. It's almost as you said. I think it's a penalty.
Yeah, beyond the limits there.
Yeah, we'll have to see we'll have to see one, if Corey Marshall cares enough to report that, and two, if he does, what the stewards will think.
I think it might be a 3 seconds at most, or close to that. It is only a small incident in the whole race, but we'll
I
see.
don't think he received any damage from that, so yeah, he should be alright. And now he's got to get past Polo, and then he's got a bit of clear air to actually use those medium tyres, and then we'll have to see what happens from there.
But we've seen this before. Polo God is not an easy driver to overtake, is he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as Jaden comes into the pits.
Goes in the pits.
Yeah.
He has been on the softs for quite a long time.
Yeah, it's fair play to him, he's made them last quite a long time, but Corey Marshall now goes past Polo God. Not really a lot he could have done in that situation because he's on slower compound tyre and he's got DRS. So yeah, quite an easy pass for Corey Marshall, but it's not really a lot going on.
Yeah. I mean, it is quite close, but overtaking is really at a minimum.
Oh, and the third place driver in the hat is disconnected. So I'll see if I can invite him back.
Has he? Oh yeah, he has.
Yeah.
Well, Corey Marshall really quickly on the back of TRT Caesar now. He's not having a break of these cars on slower tyres, but that's awfully helpful for Corey Marshall. Caesar just goes a tiny bit deep, invites Corey Marshall to overtake him now. Won't think he'll fight too hard now, yeah. Does have 6 seconds of penalties already.
Yeah. It would just cost him time, so
There you go, going wide again. Does he have front wing damage? No, he doesn't. He is going wide, awfully long. He has 12
Yeah.
laps on this medium, on those hards though.
Mhm.
Another lock up there. Not helpful. That's another 3-second penalty. Not helpful. Let's look at the penalty situation. 9 for TRT Caesar. And 3 for Bad for an opinion. Only penalty so far.
Yeah. So most of the drivers managing to keep it inside the track limits. We're seeing there that if you don't, then that could affect you quite a lot. So difficult when I'm not streaming because I don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
What have we? Oh, TRTC shows. I think he's just letting drivers through there. He got out of the way of.
He is, yeah. Sam Cole, was it?
Yeah, it was. I think he was letting multiple drivers through, but I couldn't tell.
No, he had a off into the corner.
Oh, he had an off.
Yeah. Got back on the power, I think, relatively well. Dunny got past, I think, or might have been Kagoda.
Ah, fair enough then.
Then he just decided to let Sam Cole by. As such, he's in the pits.
Why is it so difficult to invite people?
Yeah, he's just let Jack pass as well. On the straight, just lift off. Not sure what he's doing, might have given up on the race. That's another 3-second penalty, 12 seconds now, fair enough. Never like to see drivers give up, but when you got 12 seconds and dropping down the order.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
It's sometimes okay if you've got those time penalties through 5 seconds because you can get rid of them.
Polo got in the wall!
Oh no.
Polo got just spun there right in front of a F1 driver. He has waiting patiently for a driver to go past. That is fair play to him.
Yeah.
He's got to pit now, doesn't he? Or does he even have front wing damage?
I'm just trying to have a look. It doesn't look like he does.
Yeah.
I think he might have just.
That's incredible.
No, he doesn't have front wing damage. I can see it clearly now.
Oh wow.
So yeah, very lucky there that he's managed to avoid.
It seemed like
I didn't see
that
it,
corner
so.
when you do spin, you go in directly into the wall nose first. So I have no idea how you managed to not get any front wing damage there.
Yeah, that's very lucky.
This might have been those sim racing gods looking down at him. Could have
Yeah,
been,
definitely. Although I don't think he'll care very much about that at the moment because he is now down in 15th place.
Yeah, he is gone very wrong for him. That one simple mistake. But
Yeah.
we're starting to see drivers struggle on the hard tyres now. There is still quite a bit to go.
How's Tack
The
ended
tyres
up in the lead?
running
Is he
out.
not
Oh, dear.
pitted yet?
Oh damn, Tux, when's he done that?
I mean, he has
He did pit on
pitted.
the first lap.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that
he's
would be
on
why
the-
then.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I just
As
saw
you can tell, we're
such a
professional commentators. We notice things
Yeah, very
immediately.
professional. Sasjay and GSR8 F1 just making small contact into the S's. Sent GSR8 a bit unstable there. Not sure whose fault that was, but only caught a glimpse of it.
I didn't see it.
So that's, yeah, neither did I very well, but it's not Sasjay's last attempt, I believe. He will go for it again. We'll see it this time.
Seeing a lot of drivers looking up, so looks like a lot of drivers
Yeah, I
are
was just about to say.
using less assists this season.
Here we go, the DRS, a bit of overtake. He is running low on ERS, but he does breeze past with that Mercedes engine.
Yeah.
Equal engines, but yeah, DRS and slipstream, no way GSR8 could have defended from that. Just a plume of smoke from Jack's car locking up there. You see that as well.
Yeah. They're right behind Sam
First
Cole
lock up.
now. Neither of them having the races they would have wanted.
Would be nice to, as the force. Ooh, that's really wide.
Yep.
But just would be nice for a lock-up counter if someone in the chat could do it, or
Oh, yeah.
after the race even.
Yeah, we'll have to
Just
hire
a
someone to go
lock-up
through
for
it all.
Jack. Yeah, it is quite a lot of footage, quite a lot of lockups as well. There's this massive train from 5th to 9th now. Or even longer, is it?
No, it's 59th. Such as
Kugoda right on the back of Dunnius. This is awfully close between these two drivers. Dunny's going to push him wide here. Kugoda has to back out of that. There was no way those two drivers were going side by side through there.
Yeah, very
straight.
wise to back out there.
Ooh, Dunny does have a lot of ERS saved up. He's got more than 72%. This is good ERS saving from Dunny Esketit. He's going to deploy that haul now. Trying to overtake F1 driver as Kugoda is trying to overtake him. Dunny chooses the inside. That's inches away from contact. Both locking up there. Ooh, the F1 driver pushes him really wide there. Kugoda had a bad exit, but it's enough to be side by side with Dunny. Dunny with that extra ERS as well. Yeah, he has been saving that.
Yellow
flags.
set to one. That is
bad F1 opinion.
That's JPJF1 and yeah, actually bad F1 opinion and JPJF1. So yeah, both out carried.
Jack and Sam going side by side. Two quick drivers stuck between traffic. This is a good battle indeed. It will be at least as F1 tripping goes for the fastest lap. Yeah, Dunny and Kugoda really close now. Sorry, Jack and Sam. We'll see who overtakes who first.
Sam's not going for it on Jack, so it'll be.
Yeah, neither is Kugoda on Dunny Esketit. But also there is a battle between Dunny Esketit and F1 driver. So this is a 5-way battle, is it? No, 3-way battle.
Yeah.
Just realized as well, LMG. FRA LMG right on the back of just side who decides to pit. Yellow flags again for bad F1 opinion.
Bad
F1 opinion
no,
this time. Tribune.
Yes,
crashed down.
Tribune's actually crashed.
Plenty of drivers in the pits now.
Safety car. That's what it is.
Yeah, plenty of drivers in the pits.
We are just
It's
so
gonna help
good at
just side. Yeah, we are.
Ah, it's gonna help Tag.
Just side.
Actually,
He just pitted as well. Yeah, just side, just pitted, and then the safety car was out.
That's helped.
He's on softs now.
Massively.
Ooh, has he got on the right tyre though? Soft tyres.
Well, it'll be
Rest
around
have gone
8
on to
laps.
mediums.
8 laps. Because if we have 2 laps on the safety car, then it will be around 8 laps. So I would assume those are okay. What has everyone else gone for? Everyone else has gone for mediums. I think that's a bit excessive. Well, actually, Sacha has gone for softs. I think softs will be able to make it to the end there because it's going to be less than 10 laps.
I have to see though. Right now though, I'm focused on SV Tux, whether he will pit or not. Because if he does pit, he's gonna be about what, P4?
I would imagine so.
P3.
Yeah.
So he's got to pit now. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll just see what compound he chooses.
Yeah. I've got a message from ABS Sharp. Invite Ben. Oh, I thought Ben just gave up, to be honest, but
Who's Ben?
bad opinion.
Oh, bad for him. Oh, yeah. We'll see now. Probably SV Tux going in the pits. He has to slow down for the Delta, of course. But keeping that gap just side under 20 seconds, he will most likely emerge in front of him. We'll just spectate just side, see where he is. Oh, yeah, he is a long way. He's going to actually keep first here.
Oh, yeah.
He is going to keep first.
That's interesting. No, side.
Rest have gone on to...
Well, actually, let's see. Can Said get out ahead? I think
he won't.
No, he won't. Yeah, he's still got a Delta.
He won't.
Oh, it might be close, actually.
But interesting.
No, it won't.
Yeah, no, it won't. He is overtaking ERS. He's got
Got into
LMG.
second. So the two drivers that were last and second to last at the early stages of the race are now 1 and 2.
This is shaping up to a great race.
This is really a Turkey Grand Prix Perez moment.
It is, yeah. I mean, in the first lap, both colliding, both taking each other effectively out the race for most of the race, far behind the pack. But now, they're in command of the field.
Exactly.
They're in first and second.
Exactly. So, Tack went for mediums. Side went for softs, and then Marshall also went for softs. I feel like softs would definitely be the better tyre, to be honest.
I'll go mediums because no matter how long the safety car is, you're gonna still be keeping heat in those tires and still waving about. And this is a heavy tire wear track, and we saw in the first opening laps, 7 laps is all it took for the softs to die and the mediums to be faster.
Those softs would have done a quality lap as well, though.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it does say that it's new, but I'm not sure if it's if the graph is correct or not.
Yeah, it's difficult.
The thing is, though, anybody with a penalty or close to a penalty right now, if they do get that penalty, it's race done. And we talk about the importance of a 3-second penalty or 5-second penalty for LMG in qualifying for holding someone up.
Yeah. So
This is actually what he doesn't want.
yeah, exactly.
It will drop him really far down the order because these are all fast drivers.
Yeah.
Unless some of them make a mistake, it's not a big gap.
Well,
So it is really important for him now to not get a penalty.
I am
for
interested
anyone of these drivers.
in the situation with tyres though, because when the safety car first goes in, that will be when the soft tyres have an advantage because it'll be much quicker. But possibly towards the end, when the tyres start to go off, that could bring the mediums back into play. So we could have a thriller of a battle for the lead.
We definitely will, especially on the safety car. But I believe safety car is in this lap, so that will be what, 8 laps on soft
It will be 8 laps, yeah.
So yeah, just about
everyone's caught up now. So
one lap over
then this lap.
what I'll expect that the soft will go off. So it will be interesting.
It will be very close.
If you're just joining us, this is our first race of the season. We've got plenty more of these kind of races to come. Tomorrow we got ABS Tier 2. On the day after that, on Sunday, Tier 3, and the day after Sunday, we have Tier 4. So we got 4 tiers. Just
you'll see me
really
back
good
again for
racing
Tier
stuff.
4. So, what other tiers do you commentate, Tony?
Tier 1 and Tier 3, I think.
Okay. So we'll get the notification that the safety car will be in this lap very soon. Everyone weaving around to try and get some temperature.
The safety car notifies you really early, and some it doesn't really notify you that early. Like this track.
It's gone early this time though. Or fairly early.
Yeah.
Look at what the safety car does.
Remember
take its
in
time,
it does, yeah. I remember in pre-season Spain where the safety car will notify you that it's going in the middle of sector 2.
But that is very early.
It's a bit ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
got to
as
be
you
late.
can see, Tox weaving about trying to get tire temperature. This is going to be critical, the restart here. Because if Tox can hold side behind for a little while, those soft tires are going to die quicker.
He's gone.
There you go, Tox has gone. It's just side, not far behind him. LNG and Coin Marshall already side by side. Tox already under pressure from side. He's got overtake available down the insides for side. It's very close. He's got the extra grip. He is going to get past that side by side for pretty much everybody behind. That is really close between two drivers.
It's 3 wide for P5.
3 wide now. This
God.
race reminds me of it's Italy last season, making contact, not the cleanest overtake, but that's Such J out of nowhere past Corey Marshall. He's gonna pass Donny Esketti. No, but Corey Marshall's launching back at Such J. This is awfully close. Sam Cole behind in 9th place. He's gonna try down the inside. This is so close between these drivers.
Oh,
Ooh, contact!
oh God, this is going awfully.
Oh, this is so exciting between these drivers. So close. I haven't had one of these races in a while.
Yeah, this is what we need. Late safety cars causing absolute chaos. And Sam Cole and GSI side by side. Sam Cole taking that position into P9. Definitely would want to be higher than that.
Ooh, side by side through this corner. You don't often see overtakes here. This is a worldly overtake if you can do it. Sam Cole, 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
That's crucial.
I'll drop him out of the
That's-
points.
That would drop in last.
Yeah,
Well,
I will drop him
almost
last.
16th, I think. Might not be, but crucially, look at the gap between Sam Cole. Just Side and Tox. 1 second now. Just Side Tox just got overtaken by Corey Marshall.
Yeah.
Both soft runners up in the top 3.
Yeah.
LMG now behind him. He's gonna fancy a overtake, isn't he?
Yeah,
Noah
surely
Lewis.
he won't be wanting to wait too long.
Oh,
because-
Jaden and
yeah.
just Sam Cole. Sam Cole just, I think, pushed Jaden off track there into the gravel. Sit. Oh, predictably. Brood is out.
That's
That's
yeah.
massive crash. Yeah.
We won't. I doubt we'll have another safety car. So.
Oh, Polo got as well with the 3-second penalty. He's
Oh
at 20
dear.
points. It doesn't really matter for him. Look at the amount of lockups there. It's really close.
Uh-huh.
Corey Marshall's down within 8/10 of Just Side. We'll just wait till there and see if the softs die. But this is a turning out of tracker of the race. Oh, contact! It's not even done yet.
And Colin Jack
Inside.
very close together. We expected those two close together, but we didn't expect them to be fighting for 8th place.
Yeah.
Both on the medium side, so they're pretty much equal at this stage. FRA LMG is all over the back, and that's
Oh,
TLC
Cease's out.
Seisha's out. But that's a safety
What?
car again.
No!
No, we didn't want that. Well, that's
Is Tox
completely
gonna pit
screwed
for
over the.
Tox
I
should-
shouldn't say that. That's completely ruined the race for the medium runners because now the soft tyres can easily concede.
Yeah, that's not what we want.
Yeah, we've sort of been denied a bit of a
Good
thrilling
end,
end
yeah.
there, but it's not over yet because we've still got Corey Marshall and Just Seed on the same tyres, so we could still see a battle between those two.
Yeah, Corey Marshall was gaining on Just Side before the safety car.
So
But no, we spoke
hopefully we
about
get a battle
a
between them.
penalty, a 3-second penalty, just like Sam Cole has before. But now it's even more crucial. Now
Yeah,
safety car's going to be out for a maximum 2 laps. After that, we got how many? 3 laps of racing. So
so
if you do
predicting
takes
even more
Just
carnage
Side.
than the first time then, because
Yeah.
it's right at the
take
end.
Just Side, if he does get a 3-second penalty, we drop to P10, about somewhere near there.
Yeah, so it's crucial
Assuming
that he
that-
doesn't.
Yeah, obviously a bit of exaggeration, but that is the importance of a 3-second penalty.
Yeah. So safety car will be in very soon and we'll be back to racing. I'll have a
I
look
think it
at
might
the
be in
Twitch
this
chat.
lap.
I reckon possibly next lap. Well, actually, no, it could be in this lap. It depends if
It will be
Polo
tight.
can catch up.
We
She will.
saw it
so-
before with Jack, actually.
Yeah.
So, will it be in this on the straight? Maybe.
Um,
Can't work out whether that's good for the mediums or the softs if it's in this lap, or it's too late.
I believe it. Yeah, it will be another lap.
Yeah, it'll be another lap. Oh, safety car, get in the pits, please.
Yeah.
Oh, overtaking here. Eager to go.
Hmm.
Oh wait, LMG has front wing damage.
Does he?
He does. He's lost the end plate.
Oh yeah, that's.
Did he lose it from the
That
contact
could
just then?
yeah,
Or the
that
bit
could
of
have been for the
overtaking?
contact at the start of the restart. So
I'm not sure if he's had that all race, but if he does, that's amazing for him to keep going. Oh yeah, what's happening here?
What is happening?
Was that a brake check? Was there a bit of brake check from SV Tux to give him that front wing damage?
I didn't see.
Yeah, I didn't see either. I'm just wondering because LMG doesn't look so happy. Doesn't look happy with him.
Well,
He's
if
trying
it
to
was
overtake
if,
and
uh,
crash
if he'd
into
been
him.
brake checked for the safety car, chances are one of them would have got a penalty. So I don't think that's the case. Ryan Ocon in the
This
chat
game
just
is
said
quite-
LMG just did a Vettel at Baku.
He did, yeah. Got alongside him and turned into Tox.
Yeah.
Now the game is quite inconsistent with these safety car penalties. Sometimes you give them the car in front a live tap, and then you get 5 seconds to serve.
Exactly.
And sometimes you go in really heavy. So we won't know until the end of the race. I think you'll realize in the standings. I mean results. I even standing as well because it is basically top 10 from
Yeah, that's
the
true.
race for the first round.
Mhm.
And those will be posted on our Instagram page. So
At ABS
we will get
underscore
to see.
rating league.
we will get to see.
It's like
But ooh, I'm excited. Hopefully it lives up to the hype this restart.
So we see weaving all over the place then, trying to get as much temperature as possible.
Plenty of support for Racing Point and Mercedes in the chat.
Yeah, I see that.
You like to see it. Here we go though. Restart is soon. We're gonna see if a Corey Marshall is caught sleeping. No, he isn't. He's right on the back of side. But even closer is Tox. He's gonna try and overtake Corey Marshall on the soft tires. Maybe he can't do it. Maybe he can't. But LMG I suspect, will drop down with that front wing damage. That has ruined his race. But he has gone for a whirly
Tack all the way around the
overtake
outside
down
of him.
inside.
Oh,
Oh, that's contact between these two. LMG is still side by side. It's 3 wide between
It's
these
4
drives.
wide.
Pagoda's just in there.
oh dear,
Oh,
this
this
is all...
helicopter shot is really nice. You can see all the drivers here. Tux
Oh
just
dear,
about
who's that?
gets away with
That's
it.
Danny. Danny is brown.
Oh dear, Donny's. That's his race over. You got 3 laps, no
Yeah,
safety
he's
car.
not going to make that up. That's
done,
unfortunate
but
for him.
yeah,
He's driven
LMG
quite
is
good.
fighting his way. He's trying to retain position, but he just can't with that front
He's
wing
being
damage.
absolutely swarmed.
Look at this.
It does show the
Drivers down the
competitiveness
inside,
of Tier
inside.
1 as he's lost it on the exit as well. He's going to drop even more positions. He's got his teammate right behind him now, but he's let him through. So it's Cole up
Yeah, he's
into
going to
8th.
try and keep JPJ as long as possible behind him, probably. But he is on the soft tires. But look
Yeah,
at that.
he could actually
in the
help
top
out
five,
Sam
because
here.
that's what we're interested in. Corey Marshall 5/10 away from just side. You got 3 laps to strike. He's then sticking behind the slipstream of just side is weaving about trying to break that slipstream. Oh, yellow flags.
Another
That's for the
racing
F1
point, that's
driver.
F1 driver.
Yeah, Dunny as well, far behind. Maybe he'll be able to scavenge something out of this race.
Yeah.
Drivers in front does have penalties.
LMG is coming to the
LMG.
pits.
Yeah, sensibly. He's
Yeah,
nowhere
he's
anyway.
tired. That's unfortunate for him.
straight.
He probably, there
Oh,
was
yeah.
no light safety car, he would have probably been in the lead of this right now.
Oh yeah. Behind still squabbling around for 4th position. But look at the gap between Corey Marshall and just side. This is getting very close. Corey Marshall just gaining. We know his pace. We know he's fast. Will he strike?
It's going to be one hell of an ending. Imagine staying in the driver's standings that Corey Marshall or Just Seed is championship leader. Definitely not something I would
Yeah,
have
most
imagined
people
saying
would
after this.
bet Sam Cole, Jack, or LMG.
Yeah,
This
it
is
looks
why
like
we
Corey
like
Marshall is
F1.
staying behind just for now, biding his time.
He's probably going to wait till the last lap, try and starve just side of the energy of the ERS.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
They are pretty similar on ERS right now. So it's
Both
like
of them
weaving all over the
activating
place
it
trying
right
to break
now.
the time, and then there's a massive train behind them.
Yeah, there is. Look at the gaps between the drivers. Really close now.
Mhm.
Just see. Oh, Sam. Is that Sam Cole with the penalty? When has that happened? But crucially for Corey Marshall, DRS is activated. So for Sus J, who's behind Tox right now, stuck behind him, he's gonna have to wait his patience. But here's the first of the DRS opening here on the safety car restart. This is where Corey Marshall will gain that advantage of the ERS because Just Start has to use that ERS to stay in front. He has no DRS, he has no slipstream.
Yep.
This is really tight.
He is going to be fighting this extremely hard. He's going to be hanging on for dear life for this win. Could it be first win in ABS for him or not?
I think it might not be. I'm not so sure of these, but
Oh,
could be.
okay. Oh no, he's got
Oh!
wing!
Oh dear!
He's just braked himself and gone straight into the back of Just Seed and essentially handed him the win now because he's got a massive bit of damage. He's lost his entire left end plate and that could actually bring Tack back into it for second place. Oh dear, that is Corey Marshall will be kicking himself for that. He knows what he's lost now. He's not going to be able to get anywhere near DRS for Just Saeed. But I mean, as sad as it is, I have to say that was completely his fault. Because if he'd just stayed behind for a bit longer, he was very, very close to him. He would have got the benefit of the DRS, gone past him.
Frustrated behind. But here's the thing. Corey Marshall is not going down easy. He's not. He's gonna fight his life.
No.
It's the last lap. It's the last lap. He's gonna fight his all to try and stay in front of Tox here. Might do something illegal as well.
Yeah,
We
you
have
never
to wait
know.
and see. But essentially, unless you never know, Just Side gets a penalty.
Yeah, that's true. Have a look at.
Seems like Just Side's the victory right now.
The
This is the tightest race in a while.
Side is on 2 warnings, so it could happen. Corey Marshall only on 1
Tox
warning.
right on the back of Corey Marshall now. Corey Marshall seems to be alright with that front wing damage. Going to this corner where he did crash with just 2 laps until the finish line.
Yeah, and Corey Marshall's
So,
got a reason why
pretty
he's
much
out
his
there.
win.
So I think
Pretty
he'll,
much anybody's win at that point.
yeah,
So can Tox overtake Corey
That's
Marshall?
Jay.
That's Reynolds who's gone off.
Jaden.
But I can't focus on that right now. This is super close between these two.
Yeah, I think
Right
Corey
on
Marshall
the back
will stay
now.
ahead here.
Yeah,
Unless
Corey Marshall might
Taps
just get
has
it.
the massive send into the
Oh, look
final
at Corey.
corner.
Look at Corey Marshall's dash. He's running out of fuel.
Oh yeah. Out of the
he's-
final
he's
corner
good.
then, and Side is going to
Side
take the win.
waving about. Ooh. Well, Corey Marshall is lucky to get P2 here.
Yeah, that was very
His
close.
mistake cost him the win, possibly, but did not cost him P2.
As everyone's crashing after the start line.
What a race this was, though. What a
Sam
race.
Cole did end up in the points. Just.
Just about, yeah.
Hey. Jackie in only P5. That's going to be good. That's going to be a relief for Sam because, well, he's not done a good race today. Neither is his rivals. Well, the rivals he was expecting at least. So, no opening rest of the season.
What a way to open the race, open the season. It's plenty of support from Just Side's teammates there in the chat.
Yeah, that's
I'd
what
like to see
pushed
this.
them to push him to the win.
Possibly, yeah. Here's the race winner himself, joining the party for a little bit of the interview.
Whoa! That was a bit of language there.
Is this your first win, Just Side? Hey, congratulations. Plenty of support, as I said before, for you. Just Side in the chat. Well, I guess because... Oh yeah, lap 1, talking about it. Lap 1 incident with Tox, what happened there? Yeah, you didn't include your audio there, so yeah, just a reminder, Corey Marshall, you as well, please include your
Yeah,
audio.
definitely.
Alright. Um, you have to say, starting on P15 on the grid as well, anyway, it is a really good drive from you to get P1.
Silence.
I'm sorry, I was talking to my dad. What did you say?
We're a supportive family.
Mm.
Repeat your question, Tony.
Yes.
Right, so well, you didn't. We have to repeat this question again because the Twitch didn't hear it. Um, yeah, what happened in lap one with Tux?
Yeah, we were side by side to the S's, and we were still side by side to the, I don't know what corner it is, but the slow one. And
Slow
I
one.
broke, yeah. The one after the S's, okay? So I broke, and from my POV, it looked like he just turned into me, but I don't really exactly know what happened because it just went pretty fast. But my wing was broken, and I had to box. Yeah.
Yeah, how did you come back from that? Do you think you got obviously got lucky with
Yeah,
the safety car that helped you a lot.
yeah.
Um, also pitting onto the softs. Did you think that was gonna work? Were you confident in that?
Well, yeah, I was going to pit to the south anyway, and I because I crashed in quali, I still had a fresh set of softs, so that came in handy.
Oh yeah, you did. Um,
Do you think you'll be able to win
alright.
the championship?
Yeah, good question.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some more luck, but maybe we don't know.
So just
Never say
Saeed,
never.
you heard it here first, folks. Confident that he's going to win the championship on skill alone.
Yeah, that's
So
what I said.
we'll see how well this ages. But for now, well done, Mr. Saeed NL. Your win.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Moving on to the main talking point. And Corey Marshall, if you could chime in on this one as well. That incident between you and Corey Marshall on the final
You just said
two
the
laps. What
incident
happened there?
between him and Corey Marshall.
Oh, I
It's an
just
incident
myself.
between
Oh,
him and
yeah,
Saeed.
mess. No, I was.
Oh yeah.
I just that was all.
He's
Do
there
you
with
think
me.
Corey Marshall was it?
You're there,
Or
Mr. Corey
who
Marshall.
was it?
Was it?
Oh, he is that.
Yeah,
Tony, do
it's
interview.
Oh.
Alright. Uh, do you think he had it in you to win? Because he had a really good pace.
If there are no safety cars, I think so because I think I was gaining a lot on the two at the front of the pit and hards, and I was right behind LMG, and I knew that the mediums could go to the end quite easily. So because my tower wasn't bad, so it's disappointing that the late safety cars came out. But well done, Saeed, for not choking, I guess.
Corey Marshall, do you think you can win the championship?
Probably not. Quite a lot
You heard
faster
it here
than
first,
here.
folks. Corey Marshall
From
confident that he'll win the championship and beat just Saeed. We'll have
Aw.
to see how it ends. But Corey Marshall and Just Saeed very confident that they'll be winning the championship. So hopefully we have a thrilling battle down to the final round, and they'll leave everyone in the dust. I'm sure, like they've done today. So
I, it does sound hopeful. Does sound like a good battle instead of the usual Sam Cole dominate,
boring.
boring Mercedes dominance.
No one wants to see that.
Because keep in mind, they got a speedy midget as well.
hmm
So Mercedes dominance is still very likely.
Don't want to hear it, Tony.
Hopefully not.
No, I'll
Don't
win.
want to hear it.
Right, just side sounding very confident there.
Yeah.
Well,
Corey Marshall
Chris,
and
you
Just
got any more
Saeed are now
questions?
the future champions. I'm calling it now. So, question to
Chris, you
Tony,
got
son.
any?
Do you think you can win the championship?
uh, no, no.
Yes.
Not
Okay. So Tony, son,
Alright.
there, commentator for Tier 1, thinks he can win the Tier 1 championship. Wow.
Right, Chris, do you think you can win the championship?
Absolutely.
Right, Chris sounding not very confident.
No.
Mm.
Right.
Well, I think that's a
So I
suitable
think
point
that's
to
it.
end then.
Yeah.